I know, I know, I know. It's been a minute. But welcome back, man, to Sanctification Sundays. Yeah. Uh, it was alright. But, the journey. um, short one, short update. Um, I'm pretty much doing. I'm in a bit of like a cycle right now. Like it's like I'm doing the same thing over and over, But right now I'm just taking slow, like baby step towards, like where I would want to get to. So right now, like I said, like before, like building those healthy habits has been my focus. Um, still being consistent with the mental therapy, still being, been way more consistent with my health, the exercises, um, starting to get back into the word, but still not nowhere near where I need to be. Um, but yeah, that's kind of where I've been at right now. It's like I'm still moving, but it's like slow steps, and I'm trying to get a little faster. I'm trying to, this summer I'm trying to gain more momentum. So I'm just hoping I can get to that place that I want to get to right now. Cause why not? I mean, I just want to, you know, continue to, not only improve but learn. Learn from this season, learn from what I'm currently doing at the moment. You know, it's not easy. Um, yeah, it's been a lot. Like for the last, it's been like probably a month or so, and I just feel like it's been hard for me to like do videos. It's been hard to talk. It's been hard to feel like doing anything. And I'm saying this to say it's not like I'm like neglecting anything right now all the way. I'm still taking my strides. I'm better. I'm in a better state of mind, you know, but still there's still more, you know. There's still more. And I don't know. I just feel I feel like I don't got all the answers, and I think I'm comfortable with that. I think I'm okay with that. And that's what's been bothering me a little bit. Um, but I'm learning as I go. I'm continuing to understand more and more. And I could say like what the last month has taught me is I've been really looking into financial um, discipline, and just started with the basics of just being a good steward of your finances. God blesses all with different jobs and different careers, different positions, and it's up to us, honestly, to just be wise to live under what we make and just be disciplined to say no to spending on certain things. And I've been really diving into that and budgeting and getting serious with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's okay to like if you're one track minded, then you can focus on your journey, um, and kind of like do things at your own pace. But like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with like me taking other things serious as well. I just feel like it's a season right now where I'm focused on financial things. Um, and it's been good. It's been really good. But that's kind of like what I'm like thinking about. Like I feel like in the past month, is that all? That I feel like that's all that's been my focus. So it's just a little. I don't want to say it's boring, but that's just where I've been at, and I'm sure anyone can relate to that. To just trying to get somewhere financially, applying to jobs. I'm studying right now for certain things. I'm still, I still have that hunger. So I'm just kind of trying to put myself in the best position, you know, because, I will have a family to feed eventually, and you know, and some people already do. And I think we're all trying to get ahead. We're all trying to do what we can, at least. And that's what I've been focusing on, like for the past month. It's good to get books. So what I've been learning is that, you see how I'm in this season, right? Focusing on finances. It's okay to learn, right? We have the scriptures, right? But then we also have books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We also have other books, that appeal to learning things financially. So again, I'm kind of piggybacking off healthy habits because that's pretty much why I'm in. That's why it's been hard to make a video, because I'm like, I pretty much might call it healthy habits part 3, because I'm still talking about the same thing. I'm still trying to, get in my groove, get a hang of things. So I'm moving slow. I'm starting to feel like myself again. I'm picking up a little bit, based on what I've been going through. Like probably for the past few months, I've been in a rut and I've been slowly getting out of it. But right now in this journey, I've been just focusing, financially on things, because that relates back to the Bible. Because like the Bible says, if you're not faithful with a little, how can I bless you with a lot? So this is one of the main things, and I think as believers, we should never neglect it. As human beings, we should never neglect finances, and I think the Lord wants you to excel, wants me to excel in that area, and I think it's important to not only learn those disciplines by reading books and being informed and looking at even the verses in the scriptures that apply to finances, but you got to be active in gaining that wisdom. Don't be naive to think you know it all. Like, I don't want to feel like I know it all. I want to make sure that I'm informed, because I mean, at least me, I didn't grow up with money or riches. So that's always going to be, if I don't have it and I didn't grow up with it, then for sure I need to learn it. And I think we sometimes fool ourselves to think, oh, I don't want to be money hungry or see. It's not about that. It's about education. We need to be educated. And especially believers, we can't just say, oh, God will do it. He will do it, but he needs your assistance through your choices that you make and the education that you decide to feed yourself, right? So education that you decide to feed yourself is 100% important, in the choices that you make. This is the only job God gives us. Free will is the choices we make, and then also how how well we do things is also dependent on how well we educate ourselves, right? If you don't have no wisdom of finances, how can you be good at it? So that's basically where I'm at, man. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm working on certain areas that I think I need some more wisdom and guidance in. Like for me, it's finances right now, and kind of just slowly just taking these steps to just seize my time, and be wise to make the Lord priority in that time. Right now, he's still not. He said, I'm still not where I want to be, and the goal is to make the Lord priority. I can't just say one day he is, one day he's not, 1 week, 1 month. It doesn't work that way. So I'm trying to actively, remove that lack of consistency, and it starts with my choices. So these are the little things I can control, and that's what I've been, focused on while I'm in this journey. And as far as what I've been learning is, so far right now, I'm learning discipline through habits, and I'm starting to understand like why it's so important to be educated on the things that you want to do, things you want to accomplish, goals that you have, it's very important to combine that education. So that's all I got. I mean, it's another Sanctification Sunday. You know, this is me just being honest about my journey. I mean, right now, as you can see, this is just raw, you know, like I just turned on the camera because I just felt like it's been so long, and I don't, you know, I've just kind of been doing the same thing over and over again, and I haven't felt no major breakthrough yet. So it just feels like, man, what do I talk about? But I have to understand that I'm learning like every week, you know, and I don't want to, you know, cheat the process by just looking to just make a video if it's something major. You know what I mean? I want to just make the video so not only that I can receive, because I even receive therapy from just speaking about my journey, but you know, if it can help anyone else, that would be the most important thing, you know, for someone else to be able to relate, you know. So I want to make sure that I'm consistent, you know, and I don't want to like, I don't want to like just wait for something major to happen, or feel like that I don't have anything meaningful to say, because I know that's a lie. So, yeah, man. Another Sanctification Sunday.